Would it blow your mind if I told you it was raining again in Florida every single day? But today's topic, I think I'm gonna talk about meal timing, because I feel like that's something a lot of people have questions on, like when to eat. And honestly, for the most part, I feel like as long as you're eating enough calories every single day, meal timing isn't that important. But if you want to make the most out of everything, you can always there are certain things you can do to help you get the best results. The first thing I wanted to kind of talk about is when to take in protein. You want to keep your protein diet fairly high, but I mean, like, I hate people that are like, oh, you need like 1.5 or 2 grams per pound of body weight, you know, like stuff like that's so stupid to me. At the most protein you possibly need would be 1 gram per pound of body weight. But there have been like so many scientific studies done about you need 0.8 grams per kilogram of body weight, which basically, if you want to get that number, you take half your body weight. So like I'm 190, I'm 190. So you take half of that. So you get, let's say, 85, 95. I'm a little slow on the math thing. So 95, roughly, we'll say 90 just to get a little bit lower. And then 0.8 times 90. So you come out to whatever that is. We're going to assume it's around 75. I'm not going to do the math. So I'm going to say 75. That scientifically, there have been so many studies done to show that's the amount of protein you need in your daily diet. Even to build muscle, it doesn't matter, just that's the amount of protein you need. But even for me, knowing that, I still eat more than that. I mean, I'm still gonna eat like at least right about 0.8 grams per pound of body weight. So I eat between 0.8 to 1 gram per pound of body weight, like I get in that range, which for me is generally I'll shoot for 160 to 190-ish in protein every day. And I try and get that from meats, because I feel like meats, that's the most important way to get your protein. Meats or eggs or beans, not protein shakes, not protein bars, and nothing like that. It's just, I'm not a big fan of that way. As I've mentioned before, I'm a big proponent of what a lot of people say as to you need real foods. You should never have a supplement to replace a meal. They should be supplemental on top of your meals, like they should be added on. They shouldn't replace something. And as far as when to take protein, I would say take protein throughout the day. You know, your body can only absorb so much at one time. That's the main reason I'm not a fan of intermittent fasting anymore, is just because I feel like I would eat such big meals that my body can't absorb all the amount. Like I would eat a meal that's, let's say 150 carb, 78 protein, and then 40 fat. We'll go with that. So if I'm eating something that many calories all at once, I just feel like my body can't take it in. That's why I'm a big I'm pro eating smaller meals a couple times throughout the day. Just eat protein periodically throughout the day, every 4 hours. 2 if you want to go hard, I guess, if you weigh a lot and you need a lot of protein in your diet. Then as far as carbs, if you want to gain weight, you need a ton of carbs. So you need like 600 grams of carbs. You need like an ungodly amount of carbs if you want to put on size and mass. And you need carbs from low glycemic, not high glycemic, basically. And so there's low glycemic, high glycemic being things like sugars, like gummy bears. You got your enriched flours, like your white breads, your flour tortillas. You got, I think baked potatoes are okay. Some people say no, but some people say yes. So personally, I think they're okay. I'm not positive, but I feel like potatoes are fine. So with the high glycemic, the issue is when you eat those types of carbs, what your body does is your body takes it in, and your body like freaks out because it's like, oh, you're gonna burn this really quickly. Let's just take it in and absorb it as fat. And so your body stores it because it feels like it has to. So that's the issue with the high glycemic, is because your body just stores it to fat immediately. Now with your low glycemic, you're gonna have things like sweet potatoes, you're gonna have things like brown rice, whole grains, you're gonna have corn, yams, all that type of stuff. And with those, you can get, when you eat it, your body will slowly burn it off through a period of time. Your body isn't going to store it like that, as long as you burn it off. Now, if you eat a ton of carbs and you don't do anything at all day, then your body will store it as fat. So that's why you got to burn it off. But if you want to lose weight, stick to the low glycemic carbs, like things like sweet potatoes and brown rice and all those. And then my personal preference is just to eat carbs around your workout. So I work out twice a day. I do fasted cardio in the morning, so I'll have carbs right after this. The only high glycemic carb I'll have is a banana, and that's only because it has potassium in it, which helps get rid of excess sodium in your body, so that can help you keep dry. So I'll have a banana after this probably, and then eggs, and that'll be my morning breakfast after this. And then I'll have a workout later, in which I'll have probably brown rice and chicken before, and then after my workout I think I have yams at home already baked. So I'll probably have yams and something high in fat, so like beef, like a burger or something like that. And that's how I put my carbs in. I just try and keep them around your workout, because there's no point if you're eating at like 8 or 9 at night and you're eating a ton of carbs and then you just go to sleep, your body isn't going to burn that off. I mean, your body's just going to store it. I mean, that's it. It's super simple when you think about it. It's so easy if you just think like, okay, I'm eating carbs, now I got to burn these carbs off. I'm not eating carbs, I don't have to burn it off because I don't have any carbs in my system. Then the last thing I'm going to talk about is fats and how they are so important. A lot of people don't think so, but they are. They balance hormones, they do all kinds of things for your body that are great. And you need fats, and don't eat fats like a donut has a lot of fat in it, surprisingly. So don't eat fats like that. Have fats from avocados. You can honestly get some fats from if you eat like dark chocolate, if you enjoy dark chocolate. You can eat dark chocolate occasionally. It's not going to kill you. Don't eat it late at night because it is high in caffeine. Cocoa, however you want to say it. That's caffeine. You'll actually see it in a lot of pre-workouts too. You can eat dark chocolates. You can eat peanuts, almonds, salmon, fatty meats, eggs, avocados, almond butter. All those things are great as far as fats go. And I'm a big proponent, like what I do in my daily diet is I have a high fat, high protein diet. So I try and get my fats around over 100. So 110 to 140 every day at least. And then my protein being about the same, about 160 to 180 each day. And then my carbs I keep low. I keep my carbs right now because I'm trying to lose weight. If you didn't know, I'm trying to cut. I'm not trying to lose weight, like I'm not trying to, you know, diet forever and lose like 50 pounds or something like that. I'm trying to lose like 15 solid pounds and try and maintain as much mass as I can. I try and keep my carbs around under 100. So the banana, let's say, is 20, 26. I think accurately it's about 26 or something like that. But 26 plus brown rice. I'll eat a little bit of each. So it's basically like one serving of brown rice, but I split it into two, which is going to be like 40 plus 26. We'll say I eat about 70 carbs a day on average. And then I have high carb days, which I fuel up. But besides that, I'm not going to talk about that. I feel like I have talked about carb cycling. If I haven't talked about carb cycling, I will soon, because it's good. It's good to do. And I think that's everything. I talked about proteins, when to take proteins, which are around the day, throughout the day, when to take in carbs, which is around your workouts, and then fats. Fats eat just throughout the day. So just eat it with, you can have fattier meats in the mornings. If you have a very sedentary job, try and stay away from carbs and just eat fats. Like snack on peanuts, don't snack on chips. Whether it's corn tortilla chips, where it's corn, so it's lower glycemic, instead of flour tortilla chips, which are higher glycemic. But either way, just stick to things like peanuts, almonds, cashews, whatever, stuff like that, because how your body breaks down those fats for energy is because it's more of like, if you're typing at a desk, you're using that like mentally and fingers, like you're using fats for those calories. When you're doing sprints and cardio, you're using carbs for your calories. That's just my little rant on this. I have no clue if my phone has got all this. I have no clue if... I haven't checked my phone. I can't see the screen of this, so I'm just gonna say it all worked out great. And I'm gonna go now, and I'm gonna go eat. And I'm gonna eat that banana. And 4 eggs, 2 egg whites, probably.